Well, it has been a joy to be out in the wilderness these days and in my own existence. Can't tell you how clearly I've enjoyed it. I don't even understand how clearly I've enjoyed it myself. But I will tell you, one true fact of life is if God didn't want your opinion, it wouldn't give it to you. So if you don't have your opinion, that's going to be a real problem for you, just in case you were wondering. I doubt that you are, though. Opinions are sold like cheap fucking vending store underwear. Just ducked out there out in the public. Half sad, half disgusting. I don't even know which anymore. Drunken, sad ramblings of a madman. But I tell you, old age, it's not for the weak. Almost everybody else wants to cower it out somehow. And I don't see it. I don't see the use for that kind of behavior. I mean, punishing your friends and rewarding your enemies really doesn't help anybody. Now, the darkness is all encompassing for men these days. I've found that out. Very interesting stuff. What a challenge, though. What a time to be masculine. Ooh, what a time to face up and fess up and be facing that challenge. Shit, things couldn't be better for men in that case. Me personally, I tend to keep to myself this lifetime. I've heard from pretty much all of you how despicably, horrifyingly monstrous and disgusting I actually am. And it's been very refreshing to hear the honesty, if I should say. And the kindness that you've taken in stating it so fragilely, delicate at best. Don't think I've lost my sense of humor. Oh no, don't think that's ever going to happen. Remember, God didn't want to make this a joke. He wouldn't make this shit so funny. God didn't want you to laugh, would make this shit so funny. God didn't want your opinion, wouldn't give you your own free will to have one. If the universe didn't want your opinion, you wouldn't have it. It's got to be important. That's the things people are missing about everyone finally just shouting their opinions out and screaming like crazy into society is the importance of it. I mean, we've changed society through shitposting. To the point where, like, the really good ones got kicked off the site to help the handicapped morons who can't keep up with shit just try to keep up. We're just, oh man. And the history that is now developed of this just flip tape community online is horrified me. And heartbroken it was one level I thought I couldn't get past. Thank you. That's all I can say about it. I didn't know it could get worse. But oh yeah, the destruction of the freedom of speech or the allowment of the freedom of speech by designing who not to talk to and then pretending that there are hidden groups that you fund to pretend that you're not wrong about. You used to be out in the open, but you made that not okay, and then all this extra work went into just trying to stay out of trouble, and then it's the same thing you got with the drug war. It used to be illegal, and then you created this dark empire out of just making people suffer because they weren't allowed the very gifts of God that was given to them. Your souls are cursed. Cursed, I'm telling you. Now, I've spent a long time being out there in the weird, and I'm getting old, gray hair is showing. And I'm coming across new things in my life. And the recent, shock me story that I faced was I'm working at let's say South American forest river system delivery service. And someone in a break room that I'm not in and on a break time I'm not at said something disparaging about seeing me in the building and about me. And someone who I don't know, who's also seen me, knew who they were talking about, ran to human resources, or as we like to call it in the old days, the principal's office. Now, I have a variety of problems. Like, I look like Santa Claus, fat, but Santa's didn't have psoriasis, but most people don't look that closely. But I get into the situation where I'm in the principal's office and I'm standing there with the whole like Asians don't sit, we've got to stand. It's Amazon. It's ab initio to the situation that we need to face. So, like, I'm there and I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm here for. They're like, well, this person said something mean about you. This person witnessed it. And I'm like, okay, was the joke good? Was it a joke or was it just some spiteful, hateful comment? I mean, if it was a joke and it was a good joke, I could totally forgive this dude. I'm serious. Hand to God, totally forgive this guy. And they were like, you can't just, damn it. You can't just take that attitude, Slover. You can't just be like, hey, I totally forgive this guy because that's hilarious. Like if it was like psoriasis, hey, white privilege counts when you only have skin. That's funny. And the Santa Claus jokes. Hey, what happened, Santa? The North Pole melt and you're fucking rest of the time working as some elf in Amazon? Oh, fuck! Well, rainforests and all. Gotta save the rainforests. Trust me. Once those name tags get taken over. I drove by Dasani, as in the water, written like the water bottle, high school in Spokane Valley. That shocked me. But I'll tell you, as much as I can, while I have the ability, actually I won't. But I'll tell you this, though, remember as much as you can. Because what is today will be yesterday forever. And what is tomorrow is not guaranteed. Do you understand that? This is where nostalgia kicks in. Nobody saw the future for the changes that were coming. That's why they try to control everything. The people are much smarter than everyone thought, especially when they're free. Remember, brothers and sisters, if the infinite universe didn't want your opinion, it wouldn't give it to you. I love you. You have no options but to accept the facts of reality.